Well, y'all, I honestly didn't think I had that bad of a week, but here we are. Well, I thought I got here early enough to get away from the school buses, but I guess I was not. So we're going to have to battle with the buses today. But yeah, this has been a week that I did not think would end like this. Y'all know last week I was in them nice 240s. Not this week. I weighed at 251.2 for a gain of 4.6, and that puts me back down to 125.0. Okay, that scared me. That bird would be flopping around like that. Oh, it's up in there bobbing its head too. That's what the bearded dragons do when they get all tore up. There goes another one up to him. They bob their head. They get that beard black and they bob that head. They just it's a funny sight to see. You ought to do a Google search, bearded dragon bobbing head. They're funny. I mean, they can get at it. Flair, she's bobbed her head, but she never got really worked up. I think the dude fellas, I think they the ones that get worked up more. Anyway, I didn't think my week was so bad. But here, let me tell you this first. I would be more salty about it if I didn't go back and look at how much I had done for the month of August, because this is the end of the month. I lost, 6.8 for the whole month of August. So just think if I hadn't had a gain today, how much I would have lost for the month. That would have been awesome. But it was not to be. And I didn't think my week was that bad. Apparently it was. Although sometimes, that was a pretty color car. It was like not a beige. Oh, it was pretty. I don't think I've seen one that color. I don't think I earn all my gains. I just don't. Now, I had a day, well, it happened over the course of 2 days, but if you put it together, it would just been a day. Not even the full meals of the day, but we had Bojangles Saturday morning, and I had a steak biscuit, which I couldn't eat the whole thing. There's my husband. Oh, let me stop and say hey to my little baby boy. Don't tell him I called him a baby boy. So I told him how much I gained. He said, huh? The whole neighborhood probably heard him. I'm like, yeah. He goes, you couldn't have gained that. I'm like, tell me about it. So see, it wasn't just me. He knows what I eat, except during the day when he's asleep and I don't go in there and gorge. I don't. And when I eat, you ought to see how little I eat. I might scoop out so much, but I can't eat it all. I can't eat. My stomach is finally filling up the way it's supposed to fill up. And that's with not much. So, yeah, I don't think I earned it. But I was saying, I got the Bojangles. I got a steak biscuit. I didn't eat it all. And then for supper, we got fish. And I just got a fish sandwich. That's what I wanted. I ate like 3 French fries. No joke. No hush puppies. And not even the whole sandwich. And I sure didn't eat the whole. I ate my fish, but I couldn't eat the whole bread because it was huge. So I had that, and then Sunday I made crunch, which some people call dump cake, but I had never heard of it until I met him, and his family made it. And that was back in the 90s, and they called it crunch. So that's what we've always called it. It's just cherry pie filling, and you take a yellow cake mix with enough melted butter, make it crumbly, and put that on top, and bake it at 350 till it's done. It takes a long time. It gets crunchy. It's delicious. So I had some of that. But the rest of the week, I don't know. Maybe it's what I was saying the other week, that I'm eating too much like him. I mean, maybe there's something to it. I'm pretty sure I didn't get all my protein. So maybe my week was not as good as I thought it was. If I tracked, it might tell me something. But tracking is the bane of my existence. Oh, I know. Get over it and just do it. I ain't trying to slurp, but it happened. So yeah, I need to track. I need to track. It's fun. Well, like somebody told me, I pre-track when I make my menu. So like today, I know I've got to add more. If I eat what's on my menu, I know how many grams of protein I'm gonna have. So I know I've got to add to it because I've only got 30 something planned. So I've got to add something to it to ramp it up, and that probably means a protein drink in my future. I can't figure out how I could eat that much protein in addition to the food I have planned. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I should have planned better. But sometimes it's just hard. I can't, like this week, when I planned a mince cheese sandwich for lunch, I just couldn't think of nothing else. It was just, nothing was coming to me. Nothing. Like I can sit here right now and think, oh, I could have got some of them chicken nuggets and put them in the air fryer. Well, chicken nuggets wasn't coming to my mind. You know them real good chicken nuggets? They're good. They didn't come to my mind. We have mince cheese in the fridge. That's what come to mind. So I don't know. But let's go talking about it because it gets on my nerves. Sometimes going over, I mean, you have to go, if you don't learn from your past, your future's going to screw up. So, I mean, I can learn from my past of what I ate or I didn't eat or how much or whatever, but I get tired of talking about it all the time. I'll tell you what I was thinking about earlier. I am trying to work on myself. Well, I'm working. Did I tell you I lost 6.8 for the month? Did I tell you that, or did he show up before I got to tell you? I'm going to tell you again, in case I didn't tell you. No, I told you, because I laid my paper down, so I was finished looking at it. Okay, never mind. I'm working on myself. And I got to thinking about this yesterday, and then it crossed my mind in there today. Maybe that's something we could talk about. I struggle, and y'all know this because we've talked about it on numerous occasions. I struggle with living in the past. Mainly my younger days, not as a child, but as a teenager, as a young adult. I struggle with the age that I was, the things I was doing, the time period that I lived in is the biggest thing. I struggle with where did my time go and why did I not use it more wisely? Because now there's not that much ahead of me. And I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm not trying to call nothing up. I plan on being here as long as I can be here. I'm just saying, the years ahead, there's not as many as I've already come through. And I struggle with looking back and getting weepy. And I thought, you know what? I seen this lady at the Dollar Tree yesterday. She was older because she was very wrinkly in the face, which some of it could have come from exposure to sun because she was quite tan. But she had blonde hair. Obviously it was colored because it was different shades of blonde and brown, you know what I'm saying. And it was like long, and she had it fixed, and she had on a full face of makeup, and she was a tiny little thing. She had on her little leggings and her little like razorback t-shirt thing, tank top, whatever. And I was getting ready to push the buggy back up there, and she came up, she said, you want me to take that? I said, oh yeah, that would help tremendously, and then that'll help you too. And so she went off, and she was just walking, and she was living her life. And I got to thinking, you know what? You can look at her and tell that she's living in the moment. Maybe at home, she might get weepy, but she's living in the moment. She's living her best life. And I don't mean I'm going to start coloring my hair and wearing makeup. That ain't going to happen. ship has sailed. The days of how that the drag queen, the newspaper article I read years ago, he was talking about being big. He said, if you can't hide it, decorate it. My decorating days are over unless it's a Christmas tree or a Halloween tree. I ain't decorating jack squat. I mean, I put some earrings on, but I forget them half the time. I forget my perfume. I do remember my face cream. I remember that. So, I'm not changing that part of me, but I want to live more in the moment and not so much in the past. I want to take, okay, you're 61, deal with it. This is what you got. I've got a lot. I've got a great life. Sometimes I feel like I'm not cheating on my current life, but I'm like maybe poo-pooing it because I'm longing for the old days. I'm not wishing to get rid of this life. I love my husband and my children and my grandchildren. I love y'all. I like doing YouTube. I like watching TV. I live comfortable. I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. I'm not broke. I'm not rolling in dough, but we got food to eat, obviously. We got a roof over our head. We got electricity with the air conditioner. Get it. Y'all hear him? I got rhythm. Not. I don't know. When I get in there and dance to my dancing songs, which I ain't done in a while, without moving my legs too much, I can move in one spot. You know, that's how I used to dance and that's how I used to skate. Listen, stiff as a board. I would skate around that skating rink just as stiff, just skate, just mechanical skating. I could not dance skate. I could not. The movie Roll Bounce. Y'all ever see that movie? That's a fun movie. And I think it's fun because they play music from the 70s. They play music from back in the day that gets me. Listen, I love that movie, Dazed and Confused. Oh my gosh. I don't care if they go around smoking pot all day. It's a good period movie. One day, the last day of school, you know. Great movie. You should see both of those. One's just really fun, and well, they're both fun. One's more, not campy. It's not campy. Roll Bounce is not campy. It's just a more, it's not naive. It's more happy-go-lucky, I guess you could say. There's a word I'm looking for. And Dazed and Confused is more serious, but it's not serious. You know what I'm saying? Parts of it is. Never mind. But I feel like if I don't stop and just think everything that I got going for me and appreciate the life that I have now, then it's going to go by even faster than what the past 61 years have gone by. I mean, these 61 years have flown because I look back and I could sit here and cry thinking all the missed opportunities, all the things I wish I had done, wish I had said, the times that it used to be, how innocent. That's Roll Bounce. Innocent. It's more innocent. That's the word I was looking for. Times were more innocent back then. You know, we used to go at things where now there's really nothing left to go to. Y'all know what y'all feel me. Y'all feel me. I know you do. So I think longing for, I'll cut myself some slack. Longing for simpler times is not bad, but when it interrupts with your current situation, then you need to take stock. So I need to take stock and learn to listen. I have always, until I got older, maybe I'm gonna say the last 10 years, give or take, I have always been happy with where I was. I never looked back as much as I do now, and I guess maybe that's part of getting older. That comes with the territory, but There's people out there that are just living their best life at the age that they're at, and the place in life that they're at, and they're not dwelling on the past as much as I dwell on the past. And that really gets on my nerves that I do that. I sit back in my craft room sometimes and just sit there and think, and my mind wanders, and I'm like, I'll even think to myself, what are you doing? Why are you like this? I don't know why I'm like this. I think I hear a school bus. Hold on. Lord, that was a big old flatbed trailer with the scoop of a excavator, whatever you call it, on the back. That's crazy. It would take a big old long flatbed for that little thing. It was one of them little thin ones, like they would dig a ditch with, a trench or something. Anyway, but I'm going to try to just be like, okay, you're 61. This is how you are. This is how you look. This is where you live, which I'm fine with where I live. I wish I still had hair, and I wish I was thinner, but that's not part of the things I wish how I did look. Well, I wish I wasn't saggy everywhere, but not looking like my size. Wishing I had hair and stuff like that still. And lips. I wish I still had my lips. Listen, I used to have some lipstick lips. That's what I always called them, lipstick lips, because I could sport some lipstick, honey. My top lip has sunk into my mouth. It's gone. It's on permanent vacation. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I would love, I can't give, I would love to wear some lipstick, y'all. I'd paint them bad boys up. Yes, I would. It ain't been that many years since I've not been able to wear it. Seriously, not that many. I used to do some makeup. I had pretty makeup, I ain't gonna lie. Why would I sit here and lie to you about something like that? Back when purple eyeshadow was the thing in the late 70s, early 80s, I could blend, and that's for blending was talked about so much. And that's when we didn't put makeup on with brushes. We put it on with sponges that came in the palette, and we didn't call them palettes. We just call them eyeshadows. The little things with the white sponges on the end, the little, applicator with the white sponge. We put our makeup on with our sponge. Well, I finally learned to put mine on with my finger. So I would dip my finger in the eyeshadow and put it on like that. I even did that up until I quit wearing makeup. I would put it on with my finger. I could blend it. Listen, I ain't gonna tell y'all again. I could wear some makeup. I didn't wear face makeup like foundation. I couldn't. Now they did come out with some. Seemed like it was, because they got BB cream, whatever it stands for, I don't know, but they had CC cream, and I think it was CoverGirl. That was the only face makeup I could wear because it was a tinted moisturizer, and the moisturizer was not thick. The makeup, the moisturizer I use now is that Amy stuff from the Dollar Tree. It's wonderful. It's light, doesn't make me suffocate, doesn't feel like I got Vaseline on my face, I can't even tell I have it on. And that's the way I couldn't wear foundation because it would just, was gross. But I would wear like a face powder and eyeshadow and eyeliner. Y'all remember, I'm gonna date myself, but y'all know what? Y'all right there with me, so y'all date it too. Y'all remember the eyeshadow that you dipped in the water? I think it was Maybelline. You hear that? Up there yelling at me. I see him too. He's hopping over closer. He must stay up where he's at. I bet there's a nest up in that tree. I bet you, because that's when they get tore up, if they think something's going to threaten their nest. What was I saying? The eyeliner, I think it was Maybelline. It was in a little pink case, and it was a round black pressed powder that you dipped your little brush in water and painted on your eyeliner. Y'all remember that? I used to love that stuff. And we didn't have what they call wings back then. I know some girls might try to do a bedroom look and do it like a little out the side. I didn't do that. I just did, the top. Sometimes I didn't even start doing the top until later on. But I could do some makeup. I would wear blush and I would wear lipstick. There was and I don't know why, of all the things, I forget why some things just come to mind. These people out here got a job with their work trucks. It was made by, oh my gosh, it was in a silver tube, but the name of it was Bronzeberry Ice. Who made that? I done forgot now. My mama had her favorite color, and I can't remember what her color was, but mine was Bronzeberry Ice, and I wore that for years until they finally stopped making it. It was beautiful. Oh my gosh. It made my lips look so good. Them bad boys was looking good. I do miss those days. I really do. I wish I could still wear lipstick. I don't even know if I'd wear lipstick. I just wish I had lips that could wear lipstick if they wanted to. I can still wear eyeshadow, and I wore mascara. I could still wear eyeshadow, mascara, and eyeliner and blush if I wanted to, if I felt like it. But oh my gosh, who's got time for that? I ain't got time for that. Even when I wore makeup, I wasn't afraid to go without makeup. If I didn't feel like wearing it, okay, that was a leave, I wouldn't wear it. So I'm glad about that. And it made quitting wearing makeup altogether easy, because if I felt like wearing it, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do better. Does anybody else have that problem? Does anybody else kind of stuck in the past where it's hard for them? I'm not saying I don't enjoy life. I do, but I think I could enjoy it more. I think if I wasn't so worried with what I can't do as worried about what I can do. I think that's might be right there as we sit here talking about having our therapy session. That might be what it boils down to. Thinking, well, you can't do this and you can't do that. I should be thinking, but I can do this and I can do that, and do those things. Quit sitting around moping about how it used to be and why it ain't like that no more. Because this is where we live. This is where we're at in the world. This is the world we live in. We can make our own personal world better. But, well, I mean, you can. I'm one of these, I know I'm negative. I'm a negative Nelly. And I'm a pessimist. I am. That ain't gonna change. Them things ain't gonna change about me. I'm not gonna all of a sudden go, I am getting chilly. I'm just telling y'all. It is gonna be beautiful here today. I mean, the sun's coming out, but oh my gosh, there is no humidity, and I am seriously thinking I need a jacket. It's lovely. Listen, how them children up there have grown up, and it's a shame we never got to know them. What was I saying? Okay. Oh, can you see look in the mirror. You see my tree moving? It's breezy. I think I was saying, it's not that I don't enjoy life, because I do. I was saying I'm a negative Nelly and a pessimist, and those things ain't gonna change. I'm not gonna go from one day being negative and pessimist about, okay, well, if you expect the worst to happen, when it happens, you're not surprised. That's how I live. I lived that way for many, many years. That's not gonna change. I'm not all of a sudden gonna go, Polly Sunshine on you. I'm just not. But I think I can learn to accept the fact that I'm 61 I live where I live, not as in the house. I'm not talking about living where I live in the house. I live where I live in this life, in this body, in these surroundings. So take it and live it the best you can live it. You know, I tell y'all, put your crown on and sashay through town. Well, I need to start wearing my own crown. You know what I'm saying? I need to just start sashaying through town like I am somebody. Not like I was somebody. Ooh, there you go. Quit acting like I was somebody and know that I am somebody. And I encourage y'all to do the same. That's what I was asking. Is anybody like that? It's not the Blue Beast, but it's the Jeep, so hold on. I think I was saying, is anybody else like that? Do y'all live in the past? Do y'all have trouble, like, accepting what is and enjoying where you're at? Like, there's all kinds of things I can do, you know? So I think we need to all start being happy with who we are and where we are. And that's what I'm working on since yesterday. I don't know what that is. I think somebody's tooting the horn at somebody but not wanting to blow it really loud. I don't know. Anyway. Well, I run out of coffee, so I guess I'll quit talking. I'm going to work on myself. I think I just burned. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But that's all I know. I'm going to get in the house. Get me some breakfast. Well, I have to wait a little bit because I just drank that coffee. You're not supposed to drink when you eat or before you eat for a half hour or a half hour after you eat. And I'm usually pretty good at that. Sometimes I will have had some drink and I'll go ahead and eat just because I'm hungry. But for the most part, I do follow that rule. I don't know why that one's easy to do because I used to love to drink when I ate. I mean, I drank gobs. We go out to eat and just drink glasses and glasses of tea, you know? So, I don't know why that one's been easy for me. I don't know. Anyway, I have enjoyed talking to y'all today because I think I've had a good session with myself. I think I'm going to come on here and not have nothing to talk about. And then I just get to run it off. Like my niece, Noelle, God rest her soul. She would call it word vomit. She would just be talking. She goes, well, I got word vomit. So that's what I get on here with y'all sometimes, and I get that way. But I guess if you can't talk, you ain't got no sense having a YouTube channel. I used to didn't think I could talk, not in front of people. Which if y'all was out here in my yard, I might not be able to talk to you. But looking at my phone is different. I don't know, sometimes I get kind of like, what am I going to say? But I don't know. You just start talking and it just rolls off. So, that's all. I'm going to shut up. That's it. We're done. Finito. Through. Okay. I'll see you back, I guess, tomorrow for live, as far as I know. I got a smallish, medium-ish Dollar Tree coming up in the morning. So, if you want to see that, there's no chatting. Just hauling. So, I did have some things I did want to show you. So, that's that. Alright, well, I'm going to go in here and see what my man's doing. Get me about to eat, and I'll see you later.